Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or good evening, or good afternoon. It's Beyond Babbitt, your host, Brian Anthony, and it has started. It has started. Just did a video on Monday, and we talked about how Choshek was coming, how the darkness was coming, how the wickedness was coming. It's here. Just a couple of days ago in Siberia, when the sun is supposed to be out, between the hours of like 12 noon and 2:30, when it shines the brightest, it went totally dark. It went pitch dark. And they're still not able to figure out what happened. Choshek. Koshek. So, why would I start off by pointing out something that's happened in the skies? Because there's a scripture that talks about God created the heavens, the sun, the moon, and the stars for signs and wonders, and for times and seasons. So especially for signs and wonders. Matter of fact, in just a couple of more days, we have a blood moon coming. Okay? So when I say that it started, well, what am I talking about? What started? The economic collapse. And how do I know this, you asked, right? Well, let's see. We have QE4 in effect. This is going to be QE till infinity, until infinity. QE is quantitative easing. So, the Trump administration is preparing a $12 million bailout for the farmers. Don't think it's going to stop there. Of course, it'll be the bankers again and who knows what else. See, they're saying that the trade war is already starting to hurt um, this country as well. But this country was already hurt before that started. That's why that thing was started anyway. Now, there are four stages to a war, to a real war. You have a trade war, you have a currency war, and then you have the hot war, where bombs actually drop. And that's according to Gerald Celente, that's how it works. And it's pretty accurate. If you look throughout history, that's pretty much the pattern. So we know that the trade war is well underway. The currency war is underway. And in my estimate, we're looking at, and I've said this before, between March and May of next year, the hot war begins. But the culling of the population is on now. QE till infinity. Okay. What else has started? The Civil War. There's two particular incidents that come to mind within the last couple of days as well. You had the guy in Florida, the young man who was shot and killed. Some guy was harassing his. Okay, he went into the store with his 5-year-old son to purchase a candy bar, and there's a regular in that area who goes around harassing quote unquote black people. And so he picks a fight with the guy's girlfriend while she's still in the car, and the guy's armed. He hadn't brandished his weapon yet, but he's picking a fight with this lady. You know, go figure, he's a real brave person. And well, when the man sees that his girlfriend is being accosted, he and his son run out, and the guy was 28 years old, and he just went to the other guy and pushed him and he fell over, right? As soon as the guy fell over, he draws a gun, takes it, and shoots the man in the chest and kills him instantly. He was never even arrested. The sheriff gave almost a 30-minute press conference, actually acting as the guy's defense attorney, basically explaining why he did nothing wrong, why he shouldn't be arrested. Usually in a case like that, you're booked in, you're arrested anyway. You may come home if you didn't do anything wrong, but in this case, he wasn't even arrested. Didn't put his picture in the paper, anything like that. That's in Florida. Now, in Oakland, California, we have they have a bus system. It's called BART, and I'm just going to take a guess. I believe that stands for Bay Area Rapid Transit. If I'm wrong, let me know. Leave comments down below. But two sisters were getting on, minding their own business. They said they were listening to the music. Uh, Beautiful. The youngest lady she could be a model. She was such a pretty young lady, 18 years old. And then the other sister that was with her, I believe, was 27. And they got on the bus, and the surviving sister, so you know part of the story, one of them survived. Surviving sister noticed a man staring at them, staring. Caucasian guy. And he goes over to the 18-year-old and stabs her several times, stabs her in the neck, cuts her throat, and he stabbed the older sister as well. Well, he cut her throat, and he just runs off. He just wiped his knife and runs off. There are even pictures. The media tried to hide the pictures, but I saw them. The guy's walking around with the knife out, brandished. Even when he gets to the subway, he changes clothes, and he's been arrested now. But it doesn't seem like they're treating him like he's a cold-blooded killer like he is. Seems like they're treating him with a white glove, like he may even get off or get out. But that's in Oakland, California. And the young lady, the guy's name that did the stabbing was John Lee Cowell, or should I say John Lee Coward, who just stabbed an innocent. She's basically a child, man. She hadn't even begun to live. 18 years old, killed her, for no reason. This is the kind of guy that something needs to happen to him. I don't mean, give him a 20-year sentence. No, this guy, he needs to die. Seriously, animals like that, come on, man. Come on, man. And so the 18-year-old girl that was killed, prayers goes out to her family and for strength. And, her name was Nia Wilson, stabbed to death in Oakland on the bus system. And we just talked about all this stuff. And all this stuff is jumping off. We talked about what's in the skies and travelers are here. We talked about Matthew 24, ethnos against ethnos, nation against nation. We talked about the economic collapse. And I'm also hearing that there's a bubble in the real estate market in California that's starting to bust right now. And it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. So I just wanted to let y'all know, brace, prepare, because it has started. There's no going back from this point. We're entering in. So just like the young lady was just stabbed by a total stranger and killed, that can happen to anybody. Minding your own business. You're not stirring up any trouble. You're staying out the way, as we call it. And someone walks up to you and decides they don't like you for some reason. They're going to do something to you for whatever reason. Even if she had a gun, she didn't know that was her enemy. He just quickly pulled out his knife and started. I mean, would she have even had time to draw the gun if she would have had it? So I need everybody to share this video. Um, Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'm going to get back and do some more work on it. We're trying to take it to the next level, but we're entering a time that's going to be dangerous for everyone. So the thing about it, Nia Long's godfather came out and was talking to all the people. He was like, I guess to all the black people, quote unquote black people, he was like, stand down.